All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into it though, because first though, I just have to go ahead and talk about what's been going on in the NBA so far, and I want to dive deep in this trade real quick. What the Lakers made a couple days ago by trading D'Angelo Russell, Maxwell Lewis for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. See, for the Lakers side of things, they get more flexibility on the wing because the Lakers was really heavily relying on Jared Vanderbilt to come back. And mind you, he hasn't played going on a year now. Mind you, they made him available for the playoff run, which I just don't understand how he was available to be in the playoffs. Maybe because they was trying to prove that report wrong that said Gabe Vincent, I think Jared Vanderbilt, and somebody else that was hurt. I think it was Christian Wood. All three of them probably was not going to play in the playoffs, and they would probably be out for the season. Maybe they were trying to prove a point, and that aspect to try to prove him wrong. But as it turns out, look like the report is right because neither Christian Wood nor Jared Vanderbilt, two out of three of those players he predicted that was going to play the rest of the season, has not played a single game this year. A single game. And we still don't have no updated timeline when they're gonna be back, which is crazy to me. How we don't have no semblance of a timeline whatsoever. So what this trade do, we don't have to rely on Jerry Vanderbilt to come back. Now you have Dorian Finney-Smith. He's a great defender, great switchable defender. Maybe he's not as quick on his feet to guard guards and stuff, but to guard like big wings and like power forwards and centers and stuff like that, he can definitely hold his own in that aspect. And like I mentioned in my power forward video, which I can leave in the description, the power forward position is definitely the one of the most important positions in basketball. So you need a guy like Dorian Finney-Smith who definitely would do the little things. He could definitely rebound very well. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say for the Lakers aspect of the trade. Now the next aspect, now they get inspiring contract in D'Angelo Russell. They get value for Dorian Finney-Smith while also getting rid of another like asset that probably wasn't seen in full as much until like as of late. And get him off the team as well. And the Nets, now they go into the offseason with house money. Now they try to get like a top 5 draft pick while also having the wiggle room to try sign like big name or trade for big name free agents. De'Aaron Fox has come up as of late. Jimmy Butler, I seen mentioned, but I don't think how serious that is because Jimmy Butler's trying to go to a winning situation. Um, and let's see, you can say Brandon Ingram can go to that spot. It's a lot. It's a lot of star players who's probably looking to go a good situation, but probably can't. So they probably have to go to like a situation like the Nets. But yeah, I could definitely see a couple of star players that could be willing to go there. So yeah, the Nets have wiggle room to do that, and now they have D'Angelo Russell, who they can re-sign by the way, because he's definitely a good point guard. It just I feel like his like skill set was not necessary for the Lakers no more because the Lakers need more wing defenders compared to like another playmaker in my opinion. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into the reason why I made this video to begin with. So this is discourse on NBA Twitter that the Nuggets are best utilizing Russ to be Russell Westbrook. I'm talking about. And I found that quite interesting because in his stint with the Lakers, right? Folks say Rob Pelinka shouldn't have made the move. I agree. He shouldn't have listened to LeBron AD on that move. I agree 100%. 100%. But that does not absolve him from playing as trash as he did. He was a $40 million player, right? He was like probably what top 30, top 40 in the world. Maybe like he's not that no more, I tell you that. But yeah, he was top 30, top 40 back in 2021 offseason, right? The fact the fact that he looked that bad when the Lakers did everything they could to try to accommodate him is very wild. So the starting lineup to begin the season was like what Russell Westbrook, maybe like Kent Bazemore, I think, LeBron, AD, DeAndre Jordan. Like that was the starting lineup at one point. Now, once AD went down, DeAndre Jordan showed that he cannot be a starter no more in the NBA. Dwight Howard obviously watched at this time too. that's when we start to run lineups like Russell Westbrook. I say maybe Kim Bazemore, Stanley Johnson. I can't think of like maybe Trevor Ariza, I think, and LeBron at the center. We start running lineups like that. That's how desperate we was to try to get Russ to be more like himself on like Russ. Like because the Houston Rockets tried to do that by trading away Clint Capella and let PJ Tucker run the center. So imagine having LeBron James as your role man and you could just get free lanes to the basket or just dump it down or just skip past it. Just imagine having that utility. But guess what? He continued to play bad. So yeah, it just wasn't a good situation for all parties involved. I just I just disagree with this discourse that the Nuggets are utilizing him to be him like himself when he's not even on ball as much as he was with the Lakers. That's one. The Nuggets also, I can give him this, that he's in a more structured offensive environment, I can tell you that, but letting him be rushed, that's not the case. They are literally using him as a cutter, which he should have been utilized as in his stint with the Lakers. Now, like the second year of his stint, he was getting more utilized as a cutter. He was. But what you call it? His this year with the Nuggets is being used to a T. Now the first few games of the season was definitely a struggle of folks getting they takes dunked on and stuff like that. But as they start to figure out, okay, this is not how you use Russ. Well, for our situation, now let's try to get the ball more in Jokic's hands and try to pair him up with more Jokic minutes and let him like cut off ball and do stuff like screen off ball. Like I've been seeing him do that a lot more often. So with that tell you that he's in a more structured offensive environment. That's the only thing I can say that that's the big difference between his Lakers stint and the Nuggets stint, and why the Nuggets stint is way more like successful compared to the Lakers stint. And you can really even say the Clippers stint as well, but folks not gonna really talk about it. It's always gonna be the Lakers, LeBron, Lakers, AD, like you know how that's gonna be. So yeah, that's really all I got to say for today's video. Hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe because like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent in 2025, and I'm out.